Welcome to another episode. Oh my God, my voice just cracked. Welcome to another episode of Ride to Hike. It's a beautiful August day. I'm up in the mountains. Nice to cool off, kind of shiver a little bit. I'm enjoying that before it gets hot, probably later in the day. I go down in some of these valleys. Just chilling at this beautiful overlook right now, this really cool lake reservoir. And excited to explore these mountains. I'm heading down to the Highway 89. And from there, I'm going to go explore Butch Cassidy, the train robbers, the famous outlaw childhood home. I know quite a bit about it. I'm excited to see it and check it out, but I know quite a bit about him, and I've seen the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. It's a good classic show. And then I get up into some other areas and head up to Big Rock Candy Mountains is the plan today. Explore and get out of the heat. Maybe get lost like I normally do. Get in some off-road trails, coffee, some good food. Let's get this day going. So I'm out here at the boyhood home of Butch Cassidy, the famous train robber. It's pretty cool to see that. Apparently he lived here when he was like 14 to 18. Kind of a cool little area. I mean, it's kind of neat to just kind of stand here and kind of imagine what life was like back then. It would have been so simple. Just really nothing out here. Kind of a interesting story with him. I think he lived different places in Utah and traveled around, and his death is still in question of what really happened. It's kind of a cool movie to watch too. There's different documentaries, but I love kind of exploring and seeing these kind of areas and kind of imagining what life would have been like, and just kind of eking out a living, trying to survive and raise a family. Apparently he's kind of a charismatic guy, and people seem to like him, even though he robbed a lot of banks and trains and stuff. But it's part of history. I love riding and exploring cool areas and learning more about historic events and the people that once lived here. bike for a while, and got off road for a little bit. Found this really cool old western looking backdrop. I mean, it doesn't get much cooler than this to somebody that loves the American West and these kind of views. This is pretty sick. So it's quite a backdrop. Pretty cool to find. Just getting out into the Big Rock Canyon Mountain area. It's been a really nice day. It's been overcast. Luckily, I've kind of avoided a few rainstorms. My last video, I got stuck in a really bad one, hailing and everything. So been trying to kind of gauge, looking in the distance and seeing the storms of which direction they're going and when I can get into these areas. So a lot of rain just came in, and luckily it's open and nice. So gonna hit it while I can and go up into these canyons and explore. So been riding in the mountains for a while. Got into some really fun trails, definitely pushing the bike. I love it. Trails got really tight in there, a lot of rock. It's always hard to pick it up with the GoPro. There's a lot of silt in there. It's hard to pick that up on the camera and describe it, but you basically don't have any traction at all. And you're going like 2 miles an hour trying to go up this hill, and it's a weird feeling. It's kind of like a dust, sand. It's hard to describe it unless you've experienced it, but had a really good time. The bike's running great. These backdrops are just incredible out here. It's definitely warming up now. It's a beautiful day so far, and weather's been great. Bike's running good. I think I got this bike broken in pretty well now. I got thousands of miles on it this year. These KLR bikes just go and go and go, and I love it. So anyway, I'm excited to keep the ride going and explore more of the Big Rock Canyon Mountains. Find a place to eat, some coffee, and enjoying these beautiful backdrops. break here. Rode up in the mountains for quite a while off-road. Definitely pushed the bike, but had a great time. I mean, it's hard to beat this spot. Just a gorgeous spot right here along the river. Just enjoy my PB&J for a little bit before I keep going on the ride and find some other towns. It's just so fun exploring. I mean, anybody that does this, you know why we do it. It's just such a fun experience every time. Just to explore these cool mountain ranges and check out things that you probably would never do with your driving by yourself or exploring. So it's just so awesome. So it's a gorgeous August day. Weather's perfect. We're gonna keep it going. Big Rock Candy Mountains. It's really hard to describe how beautiful this mountain is. I mean, these canyons, it's just something you have to see in person. Cameras never even do it justice, but it's just so stunning. Cool terrain, cool trails, beautiful rivers. It's just a great place to explore an adventure bike. Pulled off the highway because the rain, the storm is so gnarly. I'm just gonna wait this one out. I grabbed a little food and not really looking forward to going back into that, but that's the way I have to go. All right, so a little update here, I guess. I'm stuck in another nasty storm. I really need to get a new weather app. The one that I've been using obviously hasn't been working accurately anyway. Keep getting stuck in these really nasty storms in the mountains. I got stuck in a little town, started hailing and coming down really hard on me, and I was able to pull over and go into this little restaurant cafe, and funny enough, a bunch of other people on motorcycles, some couples, and a bunch of people came in at the same time. It was coming down so hard. I mean, it's unbelievable. So we sat in there for a couple hours and hung out, had some coffee, and all right, so I'm back home, just finishing editing of this video. So my GoPro died on this ride, which was really frustrating. It was raining so hard, I didn't really want to use my phone for anything and have that get destroyed. But what I was saying was I pulled over at that cool little cafe in that small town, and a bunch of other people on motorcycles came in, and we all ended up hanging out for hours and eating food and just kept getting coffee. It was like, you know, we're not going anywhere, so we just kind of talked about rides that we'd done and where we wanted to go, and just always a cool community of people that ride motorcycles. But eventually the storm kind of cleared up. I got on my bike, got stuck in it. I mean, it was just inevitable, but sucks my equipment's failed twice in a row, so I definitely need to step it up and get some better batteries and maybe a couple more cameras or something, so this doesn't keep happening, because I like to try to capture everything on the rides, the good, the bad, the ugly. So it was a great time, and I just want to say thanks for watching. I'm planning out my next ride and be something really soon, so thanks.